Welcome to our weekly news roundup at the Diaspolitan, where we give you a brief rundown of everything that has happened in Nigeria and to Nigeria for Nigerians in and outside Nigeria. Stay tuned as we take you through updates on politics, security, education, Nigerian innovation, diaspora news, and the local news in the Niger Delta. Reporting is Kelvin Anakumo from Diaspolitan. Welcome back. Let's get you started with the updates on politics. In the political arena, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is currently battling a major internal crisis. On June 4th, 2026, the Commission launched a full-scale probe into a significant cybersecurity breach involving the Continuous Voters Registration database. The breach has raised alarms just a week before the June 20th Ekiti State governorship elections, where 13 political parties are set to compete. Adding to the tension, a June 1 report from DataFight warned that structural challenges like vote buying and insecurity might keep voters' turnout below the historical 50% benchmark. In response, the National Human Rights Commission issued a stern warning on June 3rd, calling on all political actors to end voter intimidation and respect the public's right to participate in the democratic process. The security situation in Orire local government area remains the nation's most pressing concern. On June 1st, 2026, the Nigeria Union of Teachers, NUT, followed through on its threat, launching an indefinite nationwide strike. This action paralyzed public schools in states like Oyo, Lagos, Kano, and Akwa Ibom, as teachers demanded the safe return of 49 hostages, including pupils, teachers, and a toddler abducted on May 15th. By June 4th, the kidnappers established contact with the state negotiators, settling the stakes high by demanding a 1 billion naira ransom and the implementation of Sharia law in Oyo State. They are also reportedly demanding the release of high-profile Ansaru commanders, including Mahmoud Mohammed Osman, while Governor Seyi Makinde confirmed that the state has procured Diamond DA-42 surveillance aircraft to track the bandits in the rugged forest terrain. Rescue efforts have been slowed by improvised explosive devices, IEDs, planted by the abductors. Tensions reached a boiling point on June 4th when Oyo State Police PPRO Olayinka Ayonlade had to formally debunk a viral social media report falsely attributed to a presidential aide claiming the children has been rescued. It was a landmark week for Nigerian students. On Saturday, June 6, 2026, over 1 million primary school pupils sat for the National Common Entrance Examination for admission into federal unity colleges. The exam, supervised by NECO Registrar Professor Dantani Ibrahim Wushishi, was conducted online across the country. Simultaneously, the Federal Ministry of Education, led by Dr. Maruf Tunji Alausa, expanded its Nigerian education sector renewal initiative. Key updates this week include the aggressive rollout of the reusable textbook policy, which mandates that textbooks last 4 to 6 years to save cost for families, and the Alternative Learning Pathway program, which allow out-of-school youth to complete their basic education in just 3 to 4 years. On the global stage, Dr. Alausa addressed the Education World Forum in London on June 1st, showcasing Nigeria's new National Education Data Initiative, which now maps 32 million students across 221,000 schools. Nigerians' excellence was on full display this week. Saxophonist Bemileke Samo Adekiye, known as G-Effect, successfully completed a 38-hour non-stop performance at the Airport Hotel in Ikeja in early June. His feat surpassed the previous Guinness World Record of 33 hours hailed by a Portuguese musician. In the corporate sector, Guinness Nigeria PLC dominated the headlines after being named Consumer Goods Company of the Year at the Nairametrics Capital Market Awards on June 7, 2026. The award recognized the company's consumer-first strategy and its impressive financial resilience, having reported a 48% increase in profit earlier this year. The first week of June marked a critical turning point for Nigerians in South Africa. Following a June 30th deadline set by the anti-immigrant vigilante group, the Nigerian High Commission and NIDCOM finalized registries for over 1,000 citizens seeking voluntary repatriation. To aid their return, Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State approved a 1 million naira integration grant for indigents, while MTN committed 100,000 naira in cash and 50,000 naira in airtime for each returnee in the first batch.
MTN is here. We've been working with them. They're going to give you, transfer to your account, to have your other accounts, 100,000 naira each for everyone. And that's not all. They are going to give you 50,000 naira airtime. And they will also be giving you starter packs, so you can have phones to use when you get home. So we have NIPSI here. NIPSI is here. National Identity Management Commission. We brought them here. Now, for those of you without your NIM, you can get your NIM. Then when it's ready, MTN will tell you more when it's over on how you get your starter packs immediately, even without NIM. And then secondly, state governors. How many of you are here from Imo State? Imo, let me see your hands. Is that all? Okay. Governor Hope Uzodinma said we'll also get your account numbers and it's going to transfer 1 million naira to each one of you. So again, we start that out. Get your account numbers. It transfers to say then state governments will do more. We'll be working with the Refugee Commission, moving on to get all the states to do even better than Governor Uzodinma has done. So welcome again. Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, the Nigerian Tax Act 2025 is officially reshaping how the diaspora invests. Analysts noted this week that the new rules, which clarify tax residency for those spending fewer than 183 days in the country, are driving a surge of investment into real estate investment trust and government-backed sukuk bonds. Beyond the headlines, the government reported several developmental milestones this week. On June 4th, the ACOSAL program successfully trained farmers in Katsina State on climate-smart agricultural techniques to combat desertifications. The Ministry of Water Resources also announced that the Pair Wash and Soil Wash initiatives have now extended potable water to more than 451,000 Nigerians. Finally, the new Ministry of Livestock Development began demarcating infrastructure at the Cow Grazing Reserve this week, a key step in the national ranching policy aimed at ending herder-farmer conflict. And that's it on today's News Roundup. Stay connected and stay tuned as we bring in more specially curated updates on things happening in Nigeria and to Nigeria for Nigerians in and outside Nigeria. Reporting directly from the Diaspolitan, I am Kelvin Nanakumo.